Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to SmartCard Marketing's channel, an industry leader in specialized e-commerce, cloud, and mobility applications. We have the pleasure today to be joined by Massimo, the Chief Executive Officer, that's going to give us full insight into not only the broad view picture during these tumultuous times, but some of the most recent news filings that just dropped. So welcome, sir.
Thank you, and appreciate you having me. And the market needs your excitement right now.
Yeah, and the market needs some more clarity as well. And I can't wait to kind of pick your brain a little bit here on what's going on under the hood there at SmartCard. So first and foremost, before we take the broad view approach, I mean, you had a joint venture partnership that you just kind of signed into with Asus Group's Cash, which is kind of like, I guess, a payment system for globalizing from the US, Africa, pretty much anywhere. Can you kind of break this down and exactly what the mechanics are behind this and what it means for SmartCard marketing?
Sure. This fits real in our wheelhouse and what we're really trying to do as a cookie cutter internally everywhere with partners. So Cash is a money remitter service out of the US. They have key regions where they work with Nigeria, Tanzania, Mauritius, Morocco, all in Africa. And what they require is the technology in order to automate the processes for treasury and cross-border payments. And in market in those specific regions where they're working with either telecom partners or banks, they need the technology to deploy a marketplace. And SmartCard, we saw the opportunity. We worked at a joint venture, which was a 15% equity of their at a $4 million valuation. They've got 25,000 people, customer base, and growing. And we've given the technology to leverage them into the market and fast track them to deploy. And it's a profit and revenue share long term. So it's a great asset to have for SmartCard, and it positions us with an entry point into Africa, which I think is fundamental here, and show the markets exactly what we're after. And you'll see that with us in recent deals. In India, the Philippines, we did it with China, and we have more coming in South America.
Yeah, it's great to hear. And kind of just frameworking this from the first 6 months of the year, what were some of the milestones and just things that you achieved that's kind of helping you press forward? And then we'll take a look at what we can expect coming out of the next 6 months.
Oh, it was despite everything going on in the market, it was about positioning for SmartCard. We were after what we're calling internally our payments power play. And what that means is we offer from an IP portfolio of SmartCard of paytech and fintech applications and marketplace technology. AxPay is a cross-border payment company, which we've developed and built out now to cover over 60 countries. And in the Philippines, another minority interest ownership we have in XPay is a payment switch or a terminal management host switch, which can connect to acquiring and issuing banks or telecoms who work with all the major card schemes. So what it does for SmartCard is we could be a full core system, middleware, or client-facing application, do all the device and payment acceptance truly end-to-end, really making us that unique animal in the market. All the infrastructure is internal. So a bank or a government or enterprise doesn't have to try to deal with multiple vendors and try to get them all to collaborate, where we have ownership and infrastructure. We can provide turnkey to eventually the customer. We call it owning your own payment system and infrastructure.
Now, kind of moving forward, what's one thing that investors should be focused on coming out of SmartCard, and what do you think is just relevant during these tumultuous times?
Obviously, with everything that's going on, everything's delayed. Logistics, supply chain, financial institutions are being very difficult and diligent because of the, I'm not going to call the recent collapse of the equities market, but the fall of what happened in crypto, and blockchain, and that's caused a huge dent in the industry, or I'd rather say bruise, because a lot of people who were trying to capitalize financial institutions didn't see it coming, and they still want to be in the game. They've opened the doors with us. We have the technology to be part of that game in specific markets. But I think what's going to happen is SmartCard finds itself right now in 8 key markets, and each one we have a financial institution partner ready to deploy, or we're deploying. So we leverage those Cash deals and all those simple scenarios, and you'll just see a really big vamp up. And we've got 3 or 4 customers now live production, and we're seeing that growth come through.
So lots to look forward to here. And I'm going to pass the question off to the viewers at this point. We'd love to know what you guys think about all of this in that comment section below. Consider subscribing, because as some of this news and catalysts come down the wire, we're going to continue to update you here. But on that note, stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.